of how South Africans fear what they don't know. When people don't understand, they just hear the word bleach and then they go, oh my goodness, skin cancer, you're going to die and whatever.
What he's saying is it doesn't send the right moral message. You want to be a role model to young girls. What is a role model? I don't want, quite frankly, I don't want my kid to be like you.
Yes, and I don't want kids to be like me. What I'm saying is I am not trying to be a figure for girls to try and be.
But you go and give motivational talks.
I do.
About
because
what?
That you can be
possibly
what
can
you
I
want
learn
to
from
be.
you?
Vault opening. Welcome to the vault. So today we are going to be talking about Khanyi Mbau. And she's very out there and very dramatic and very beautiful to some of you. And she's very much of everything. Came out as a South African actress / singer. Khanyi Mbau, if you ever see this video, if anybody shares this video with Khanyi Mbau, please tell her not to sing ever again and never to ever do those music videos that she was doing because they were repulsive. They were so weird. It was like Paris Hilton trying to be a rapper type of situation. They were whack. But let's watch one of those clips. Khanyi Mbau as a singer, as a singer. Was she a rapper? What was she? People just think that if you have a platform and you have a large following, you can just start doing music. No, you cannot start doing music if you cannot sing. Okay, we get very tired of the auto-tune and the fakeness. So please just go away. Today, as a matter of fact, please do it right now. Don't bore us because everything is boring. And I'm sorry if you're upset about that, but everything is boring. We're just existing. At this point, we are just existing. Ra exista. Wa exista. Ya exista. Ra exista fela. Khanyi Mbau has sung, she's acted, she's done all these things. But we all know her for being like a gold digger, a home wrecker. People tend to forget who these people really are to their core. Khanyi Mbau will snatch your man at any time and any day if he has money. Even though she did date someone that was her age at some point for a very long time, it doesn't matter because here she is once again dating some man who is very rich. If he's not rich, then just shut up. Don't tell her about it. Type of situation, right?
The lady of the party. I mean, you know what? I don't know what they say. But you came in and everything stopped. And I'm sure when you left home, that's what you were aiming for, that I'm going to walk in there and everything's going to stop. Khanyi, when does it stop?
When does what stop?
The drama.
Babe, I am not at a show. This is my life. I am the drama queen.
So you're not going to tell me anything about Khanyi's behavior?
No, please don't mention that name in my face.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about her.
Okay.
It's been a lot of bullshit this last year.
Okay.
And it's been bullshit again tonight. So, story of my life.
Okay, yeah.
Khanyi Mbau can't leave us alone. Without us, there is no Khanyi Mbau. We are her. We make her famous more than she was.
Okay.
She was famous for the wrong reasons. She got famous for more wrong reasons.
How much of this is actually real? How much of this is about the hype that we can create around what's real and what's not?
What's real is that we love each other.
Yeah.
And and what they had, it was obviously infatuation.
But let's face it, tomorrow every paper will be running the story about Khanyi Mbau crashing the stage when he was on stage.
I suspected that there would be some sort of a thing happening here, but I didn't know what was going to happen.
Can I ask you another question? Did you really have to come?
Malcolm phoned me yesterday.
Oh, he phoned you?
And he wanted to know if I'm going to be here. I said, I know Malcolm, and he's Kanye's pimp, by the way.
But now, the problem is not the people that she dates. Because Khanyi Mbau doesn't come out here and tell you guys to be a hoe like Miss XO or all these other influencers. She just tell you to beg a man with money. But we all know that, and she's even said herself that if you beg a man with money, you have to pay for it at some point. And what you are receiving, your bags, your shoes, your hair, somebody else's hair, that is going to connect you with that person or that place that they come from spiritually. Wake up. You are all being deceived by everything. It's dumb, right? When you get all these, or you accumulate all these things from these older men or these rich men, these sugar daddies and all these people, there's a price to pay. You pay with your soul, you pay with your life, you pay with your VJJ, and maybe possibly even your butt. They could probably even use your ear. If you know what I mean. Type of thing, right? So the problem is not all those things. Today we are discussing the fact that the skin bleaching situation. And the only reason why I am touching on it, and most of you I know are gonna come for me and say, oh my gosh, that is so old and years, we don't even care about it anymore. Well, you should. You should. Because some of you are still bleaching your skins and it's wrong. And the only reason why I'm talking about it is because, wow, bang, the cat is out the bag today. I have bleached my skin. Yes, me. It seems like a very strange thing.
How do you do it? It's the products that I use, honey. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. All of your pop stars lighten their skin. They may not be as open and as honest as I am, including SA. 90% of your celebrities lighten their skin. It is part of the game. And remember, our game is different from your game. It's a rich sport. They may not talk about it, but they lighten their skin. It's a culture. It's how we play, guys. We do not want to look ordinary because we do not live ordinary lifestyles. And we are happy with our choices. Allow us to evolve. Allow us to entertain you. Allow us to enjoy ourselves. But 90% of your icons, your celebrities, your favorite people lighten their skin.
But I told you guys, most of the things that I'm talking about, I have experience with. So therefore, I know what I'm talking about. I'm talking real facts, real life, real truth with you guys. And I want you guys to do better. I want you guys to do better. Right? So when I started bleaching my skin, it was because I had dark marks like many other women. After puberty and whatnot, I actually didn't have acne in high school. Not a thing. Not a mark. Nothing. Smooth skin. Very beautiful and chocolatey. Whatnot. You know what I mean? But early adulthood and years and years and years and years, I guess when my hormones were changing, you're on contraceptives, all these things, you're changing. You're changing internally type of thing. I broke out so much and I would poke and pop and do all these things and I got so many marks. And I got to a point where I was like, oh, I'm so tired of makeup. Makeup can be very tiring. It can be very tiring. You know? Still drinking my Savannah. And I will never stop. I love Savannah. And I've heard so many influencers and people saying, I drink Savannah on screen and they are not doing right by me. It's Savannah. What are you talking about? Do you really think that they need so many influencers promoting the brand? We all drink Savannah. We all love Savannah. They actually don't need to pay you to promote the thing. Just drink it. Jeez, man. You don't want to be paid for everything. Make your own alcohol. Like Bonang. BNG. We'll start featuring BNG. And you guys have asked me, what do you do? Is there anything that you like? Yes. There are things that I like. But we'll get into that one day. It's not today. So, what's this? Yeah, so I was bleaching my face, right? And let me tell you the story about how it happened actually, because I did this video on my other channel, Linda Gal True TV. Now I've told you guys that True TV is gone, so you can't go back and find that video. I have to now start all over again and tell you guys. Okay, so one of these days, I was living in the hood, right, in Soweto. We used to call it Dobsanton, Dobsonville, right? And so I went to one of these shops, you know, over my friend type of thing. And in one of those shops, there was a girl there, and I was like, wow, I was buying hairpiece, like for braids and stuff. I had already stopped using people's hair. I was just into synthetic hair or other type of textures that are not or don't infuse human hair. And I was like, girl, I mean, stop it. Just stop it and shut the front door, and also close the shop, and also turn off the lights, put on a candle, and let's talk about the situation. And she was like, what? I mean, I was like, let's talk about the situation of your skin. Why is your skin so banging type of thing? And she started to sell me the products. Sales pitch type of situation. She gave me everything. Like, she sold it to me. And now that I think about it, because she had chocolate skin, like I'm dark skin. I don't know what dark is, but like I'm brown. I'm chocolate. You know, some people say to me, "Oh, Lynn," there's a guy that was asking me out, and he was like, "The thing is, I really like you. You know, girl, I like you." And I'm like, "Okay, that's nice. A lot of people like me, and then what now? You know." He's like, no, the thing is something about your skin. You know, you're not light, you're not a yellow bone, and you're not a dark bean. You're like orange. There's something about your skin. Wait, is it? Okay. Orange, maybe. Orange, maybe. It's like, yeah, something like that. Okay, thank you and good night. It's just my skin. I have really good skin. If I do say so myself, type of situation, right? And it's right in the middle of that light skin person and that dark skin person. But I like when people say I'm dark. I love dark skin. I don't know, guys. It's everything. I love that chocolate. I love that. You know when the sun hits the. Ooh, wait! You guys know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? It's beautiful. Oh man, I love being black. Okay? It's exciting. But anyway, so she tricked me because her skin color was like my skin color. But the fact that I had dark marks on my face, and that was because I used makeup like way before I had to use it. I didn't even have to use it. I just used it because it was fun type of thing, you know. And then she had my skin color, but her skin was flawless. I'm like, what did you do, bruh? She's like, no, I use this product. You have to combine this and do this and this. She sold me the dream. And the product that she was selling to me was perfect white. Right? So no, I didn't go to a dermatologist or anything to bleach or get like intravenous chemicals, an IV type of thing. I was like, okay, fine. Guys, you know, sometimes some people will say to you, somebody took my money. Type of situation, right? I don't know, it took thousands and thousands for me. That woman sold me that product because I'm not a dummy type of thing. But I believed her because I had this issue, and my dark marks, there's like a few spots. But even if you have a few of those spots, you feel insecure when you are barefaced. You know what I mean? And if you're like me, on a normal day or more of the days in the week, you prefer not to use makeup, then you do kind of feel self-conscious about it. You know what I mean? It's like, dark marks are a problem. So I didn't just buy hairpiece on that day. I bought that product, the perfect white. And I bought that tub, the big one. Yeah, perfect white. I mean, and then she says to me, oh, no, you know what, it's Guys, don't fall for the trap. When they tell you, "Jorge, this is not a skin bleaching thing, it's gonna brighten your skin," that's a lie. It's a bleach. They just say that to sucker you in. And obviously, in that moment, I knew she was lying, that it's not just a brightener, it's a bleach. But I was like, I'm gonna try it out. Right? Now, don't forget, Jorge, I said to you guys, Jorge, her color is close to my skin color. Right? But I used the cream within a week. Oh, 1 week. 1 week. I was light skinned. I was a yellow bone on my face. And I wanted to do it initially because I wanted to get rid of the dark marks, because that's what she sold to me. Obviously, she's not Linda Kyle, but I was so desperate. You get to the point where you're like, I don't want to pay a lot of money to do all these cosmetic type of things. No, I'd rather buy like chicken leg and hot wing with my money, and like a lot of milkshake and a lot of Savannahs, than to spend it on like going to a dermatologist. That's just me type of situation. Imagine all the hot wings I would get. The hot wings, guys. Yo. Man, I haven't even called my man to bring me some hot wings tonight. Or have I? I want some hot wings and milkshake. But as you guys saw in the other video, the noodles, spicy noodles, they were so hot. It was very hot. And the kids also want hot wings. So. And they always burning like, but it's so good. It's like an experience. I love it. Okay, so I used the thing, but the first week, and they say that like a lot of Nigerian beauty bloggers and whatnot say to you, Jorge, don't use anything that has hydroquinone. Ne? Hydroquinone, something like that. And on that packaging, it says it doesn't have hydroquinone, it has all these other things. I used it, bruh, and I became white. My older sister, is 2 years older than me. But she thinks that she's like 35 years older than me. You know our older sisters are. It's so weird. I love her and she's so good. She's lighter than me, maybe about 2 shades lighter than me type of thing. She's light, but I was lighter than her. So you can understand, it was like a shocker. People in the hood, in the community were like, you know how it is in the hood. When you walk out of your yard, it's like, someone, everybody's talking to everybody, everybody's friends with everybody, you're my kid, type of situation. And people were asking me, what did you do? What's going on? Tell us what you're using. And oh God, I was white. That product is perfect. Why I became like white, like Khanyi Mbau on my face. So I was like, oh my, and I was enjoying. Then I started to enjoy the attention that I was getting, being more than a yellow bone. Because yellow bones are like, it's like a sun-kissed type of tint that they have. But I was white, like white. And I was enjoying the attention. And I was like, okay, fine. If this thing worked on my face in a week, I'm going to put it all over my body just to see what happens. And so I went back to that lady and I asked her, okay, girl, now I want more. It's starting to work. And the dark marks were not visible anymore. Surprise, surprise, ting, ting, ting. So when something is working for you, you want to go all in type of situation. When you're not on the you know what, girl, I don't have all the other products. Because I Googled them, you know what I mean? I live on the internet. I Googled them, I was searching YouTube, I saw all these Nigerian people reviewing this perfect white. And there were good and bad reviews, but I obviously looked for the better reviews type of thing. I didn't want to admit that I was doing something wrong. Even my mom is a nurse, and she's like, wow, Nana, you really white, eh? Like, you're not even yourself. You look very nice, but are you okay? And that cream, yes, benuga. It was so stinky, like chemicals. I'm gonna use it in my room with the door closed, but you can smell it in the kitchen type of situation. Type of situation, you know what I mean? So I I went back to the girl and I asked her, the whole range, I saw this online type of situation. The oils, the sprays, and whatnot. It's like, no, I don't have them. But go to Joburg, DTJ. I call Joburg DTJ, downtown Joburg, where you find everything at a lower price. I was like, no, man, I've seen articles about Kelly Kumalo buying these things from town. I don't want to burn. She's like, no. What do you think I got in my product? But you didn't tell me this before, you know? Anyway, now I've started. Now I want to match my face to my body because the hands are darker, the neck is darker, but I have to match it up. And I mean, if it works in a week, then... And I got the attention, so I'm gonna do it. I went to Joburg, got the products, and I used it all over my body. It only took 2 weeks for that product to start working on the body. I was white, perfect white, inkinga. I was so white. And the thing is, when you use these products, you have to have sunscreen, the strongest sunscreen. I was using an SPF 50. You can't just, and even if you're using that, you can't just stand in the sun. Like, you're not even a human being anymore. I used it for a couple of months. Kill it white. And then it got to the point where I started to see my veins, like I was becoming see-through. Because it blocks the melanin in your body. So you start producing melanin and you don't even know what these chemicals are, type of thing. I was white and green with the green veins. And my family was getting concerned, like, we can see your veins, like, everywhere, type of thing. And I was like, nah, don't worry, it's just this product. But I'm using sunscreen, so I'm fine. I would never step out in the sun. I have to have an umbrella, a hat. I have to be covered up in summer. It's like, what's the point? You can't even enjoy your body. And in summer, I'm a shorts girl. I love my shorts. I love my crop tops. I like everything small and very, I want to show some skin. Because I loved my natural, my orangish brown. I love my brown skin. I love how the sun hits my body and I'm type of thing. My skin got so thin, the veins were visible, and then it started to become sore. It started to become sore to get in the bath, the hot water. My skin was so thin. It started to become sore. Just a little bit of sun was like, oh, I can't do that. No amount of sunscreen, no matter what brand it was. Like, I was a Clicks regular hun, bruh. Looking for the most potent whatever sunscreen I could find. It was a problem. But I became addicted. And the problem is that I was trying to fix the dark marks on my face in the beginning, but then I got suckered in because I liked the attention and I liked it. It was very actually nice to be light skinned, It was different. I've never had a problem with boys or anything, or with my orangish dark color, coffee color. Never had a problem. It was never a thing, But all of a sudden, being light skinned, I was like, And it's not like I was dating anyone, or I just liked the attention. Kupa attention type of situation. That is just me. I'm a Leo. Hey, when the pain started, that's when I was like, angisazingeni manje, angisafuni ubuhlungu, even touch. Nokugcoka, like, wearing my clothes was difficult. It was sore. I'm like, no, I give up on this. Now, I know that some of you are going to say, yeah, obviously it was going to feel that way. You were going to experience these things because you bought these creams or whatever. And I bought the range, I bought the sprays, the oils, the everything. Make sure that I must buy the capsules to swallow. You know what I mean? But I never went that far. Thank goodness.